Robbo, it's been a whirlwind, hasn't it? 24 hours. I mean, first of all, what was it like getting the call from the chairman to say that you are going to be taking over as manager in the interim? And secondly, what was it like waking up in the morning thinking, well, I'm effectively manager of Peterborough United at the moment?
Well, yeah, it was. I got a phone call late last night from the chairman. From my point of view, it's a fantastic opportunity now to work with a great group of players. I think that there's certain areas that we can influence quite quickly in a real positive way. We've had that meeting with the players this morning and time to move forwards. But the main thing for me is this isn't about me. This is about the players and the football club, and responding really quickly and positively. I think the response we've had from the players should definitely show on the field on Saturday. At least that's definitely what we'll be hoping.
You've had a meeting this morning with the players. How did it go, and how did they take to your appointment?
Yeah, very good. The meeting was excellent. Obviously, I met with the staff to plan the week, so we was clear and thorough about exactly what we was going to be doing. The players spoke. We gave them a voice and opened it up for them, and we've agreed a way in which us as a group of staff can help them maximise their performance levels this Saturday. It's a big game at home at London Road against Bradford, so we'll be definitely obviously looking to take that positivity into the game Saturday.
There's another good bit of news that's come out of this, in the fact of you're going to have help and support through this, notably two faces that people are going to be aware of. I'll let you explain.
Well, yeah, definitely. Obviously, when the chairman called me, he challenged me with finding a group of staff that could obviously take this group of players forward. And what we've done, the first two people that I thought of was Grant McCann. Internally, he's done a fantastic job. He's a qualified coach, bags and bags of experience, and most importantly, bundles of success at this football club. Aaron McLean, who's back in on loan with us at the minute, the chairman had mentioned to me, and I actually thought it was a great idea because of essentially after Saturday, I just felt that it was important that our players understand the identity of Peterborough United Football Club, and to do that we need to make sure that we bring back the success that the club's enjoyed over the last 8-9 years, and obviously previously from there. And I'll be bringing in some of the other legends of yesteryear really to reinforce that throughout the week.
How important is it for the clubs to realise the identity of the football club? I mean, I spoke to Aaron about this, about the foundations of Peterborough United, and it's important that those foundations, or the realisation of those foundations, are filtered through the squad.
Yeah, definitely. And we spoke about some of the players, Aaron, Craig, George Boyd, etc. But the real passion and hunger and desire that they brought to the football club when they were brought in, and the players, I think, will definitely buy into that mentality. We definitely need to create that environment here at the training ground. It's a fantastic training facility that we've got, so we need to make sure that we do that on the grass on a day-to-day basis. And if we do that, the players, I think, will buy into it, and they'll understand that the success will come. The harder you work, the more successful you'll be.
How much pressure do you feel at the moment? Because obviously Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm sure you have in your mind what needs to be done, but you know, it doesn't come overnight, does it?
No, definitely. I have a vision of where I want it to be. As anything, it takes time. But what we need to do is we need to identify the areas that we feel we can get the maximum gains ready for this Saturday's game, and then give ourselves a really good foundation moving forwards. And listen, essentially, I'm in the hot seat up until this Saturday. I need to focus on this Saturday's game, and then anything beyond that obviously will be the decision of the chairman. However, what I do need to do is make sure that we give this group of players the best opportunity to get 3 points and get London Road bouncing, and with a real good atmosphere, and playing an attacking style of play. We need to score goals. That's what we do at our football club, and we'll be doing loads of that in the build up to Saturday's game.
What will you be looking to do differently? I mean, this is quite strange. I mean, I was speaking to some of the youth lads last week, talking to them about how you coach the youth lads. And one of the things that they were saying, or kept cropping up with a group of them, was how enjoyable your sessions are. You know, you're very attacking minded, and I think when you watch the youth team, you know, that very much shows. I suppose it replicated what Posh first team were doing a few seasons back in regards to moving forward. What will you be looking at doing that has been different?
Well, we'll be looking to definitely make sure that we train with a real intensity, a real enthusiasm. We'll be training as we expect the players to play at the weekend, and we'll be doubling up on sessions. The players in the meeting have bought into that idea. We have to play the game with a smile on our face. That is important. There is the serious element, but the serious element is Saturday when they cross the white line, and they put on the shirt and they have to represent the football club with the pride, the passion and the commitment that not only ourselves as staff but the players demand of themselves, and more importantly the supporters, because that's what they expect as a minimum. And it's going to be that intensity that I'll be looking to bring out onto the training ground, but that intensity with the element where they can have the freedom to express themselves and go and play, and along with that will come their own individual development and hopefully the success that the football club deserves.
There were probably a few fans out there that have been a little bit worried, maybe still are a little bit worried, concerned that we may be on, very little staff left now that the majority of the coaching staff have gone. But it's important to know that there's a lot of staff that you have here, training staff, which have done wonders with the youth team and will make the step up quite easily. Yeah,
definitely. This morning I obviously met with Aaron McLean and Grant McCann to come in and help me on the coaching side of things, and they have a good knowledge and understanding of all of the players individually. They've got a good rapport with them, and definitely will be accepted within the changing room quite quickly, which is excellent. They'll be able to reinforce the ideas that I definitely want to put across in the training programme, but more importantly the attacking philosophy that we want to approach each of the games with on a Saturday and throughout the rest of the league campaign. But I've also got Neil Latimer, who's our head of sports science in the academy, who will be obviously looking after that side of things, the conditioning and the fitness programme for the players. We'll be doing that in a structured way starting this week, so that's important for the players that they have that continuity. Obviously John Chatfield, who's the first team physio, will continue with his work and the fantastic work that he's been doing, and Cole Pope, my performance analyst for the academy, will take over that duty he was in this morning. 9 o'clock he's prepared all of this stuff ready for our next game, and the last 3 games on Bradford, so we can get our performance analysis work done over the next 2 days and prepare this week's training schedule.
And finally, what do you say to the fans out there who are waiting to see what it's going to be like on Saturday and see what this change does? Well,
there'll be 2 things that I'll be able to guarantee. Is the players will give you 100%, the staff will give you 100%, and will definitely be bringing an attacking style of play to the game. And listen, when we cross that white line and for those 90 minutes, what happens at the end will be, but we will give you 100%, and that's nothing short of what you deserve after the great support you gave the team at MK last weekend.